Okay, there's a relatively shocking development here, and all the best 3 scenarios are available to queue for right now. So I'm going to make a video of a scenario, and I'm going to show you the best way to get renowned and EXP and kills as a healer. The Rune Priest actually is not the best for this, and Archmages should actually be able to do better. This is one case where a Warrior Priest would not do better, because while they still do have the core regen, they don't have Grungy's Gift or any somewhat powerful direct heal spells. They do have Divine Aid, which is on a 0.5 second cast, but doesn't really compare to Grungy's. So the gear I go in with is mostly heal centric. I used to use survivability guild more. I did survive more, but I healed for less, and I decided it wasn't a great trade-off. Occasionally, depending on who I'm up against, I will switch in some of the stuff like the Angered Rune Beads, or my Toughness rings, or my ring with armor on it, instead of these Willpower AP rings. Like if I know some people are going to be gunning for me, then that's when I'll make the swap. And the same goes with the Ruin gear. I can switch it out for Annihilator. And also I have Rune Cuffs of Ruin with 100 Spirit Resist bonus on it, which I can swap in for a lot of Sorks. And I'll gain access to the set bonus on that too as well. So usually I use my resist buff, and that takes me to 835, but with like a debuff, like say from a Chosen, that'll put you under your soft cap. But when I wear these gloves, it puts me at 1231, so I'm not really in danger of that at all. And I mean, but this is the general equipment I run with right here, and it's 3 pieces of Dark Promise, Battle Coat of the Harrier, which is a 4 AP cloak. I mean, you can easily substitute just for the green one. The Rune Mantle of Ruin, which is the 3% heal crit. Warlord Gloves, 3% heal crit. And also extremely high AC on the Warlord Gloves as well. And basically, it's a lot of AP regen, which is really what you need as a Rune Priest. Rune Priest has the worst AP regen tactics and skills of any class on Order side. Zealots in the same boat. Archmages have much more ability to maintain and regen their AP. They recently had that Drain added too, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, as they already had more abilities, but hey, that's mythic. But that's 9 right there. That's 12. That is 16. So I'm running at 16 AP regen right now. I would actually like that to be a little bit higher, but I'm missing the Dark Promise shoulders. If I had those, I would wear the whole Dark Promise set, which would also give me clarity, which is actually bigger than it sounds, in that when you have an ability that uses a clarity, it will give you an AP regen tick. And you also get the +5 AP there per second. So battle is popped. I'm going to join, and once I get in, I'll show you some more. Alright, now hopefully this won't be a straight spawn camp, but I would say good 50-60% of the times they are. So here we go. I always keep potions. I use the armor potion and the willpower heal power potion, liniment. And I also keep the potent draughts of soothing and the regular ones, and also the AP regens and the critical, the special ones. And usually I look at the player list first, but since I've been talking, there's not enough time. This looks fairly unbalanced, so hopefully it won't end here soon. But Tabby Cat, we have 3 healers, so, and usually I regen these people a little bit faster. the main deal is keeping as many people regen as possible. Let me reset my damage meter. Okay. And you can even regenerate the lions themselves if there are no other targets that need healing anytime soon. And I don't use squared or heal grid, so this is all self-targeting for the most part. And as expected, that was fairly simple. They don't have enough players right now, so I might have to do another scenario to do this on, but we'll see. Maybe they'll add more people later. And always pre-hot people. I mean, you have AP, you might as well use it. There's absolutely no point in not keeping people pre-hotted. People will say all the time about how their direct healing skills are a lot more important, which honestly isn't so true. Because if everybody had everybody pre-hotted, then most people would never fall low. So, and I try to Serenity whenever there's a large group of people. And I'm not so efficient on my regen. Sometimes I will regen the same person. And sometimes it is hard to click people without using squared, but I prefer not to use squared. I think it lowers your battlefield awareness. You look around much more often when you aren't using squared. And as you can see, I also get kills now with the new changes. I don't like that. I would rather not get kills. I'm sure that's going to make some people quite angry, but as more and more find out, that healers get so many kills in scenarios now. Or at least active healers. I shouldn't say all of them do. When you rift, you should usually try to use Serenity, but mine had a cooldown going, so. And this guy's gonna die, so. And usually I do try to rest people, but almost always I get beat to it, so. That guy's very low. Dang. It looks like we may be in trouble here. This guy's important. I'm gonna try to get him up. Okay. You like to keep your iron breakers up. They might not do that much damage, but they keep people busy in the back lines, and it means less people are attacking our healers and whatnot. Because people go back there and try to help their healers, and as you can see, I had a hard time targeting that guy. And he was saved, but as you can see, they're all very low there. Trying to keep this Archmage up. I'm low myself, but I can use my pot. And I did die. I suspect that the whole group is going to wipe here, so we'll be back. It does get hard to keep yourself up. And the prevalence of wound debuffs now, especially with Marauders, New Thunders below, it means my hit points are oftentimes will run around 4,000. We are still ahead here, so. And as always, I mean, I just crush people, keep people hotted. My AP's at max. There's no reason not to. And hots will be most of your heals. And I'll show you the exact breakdown after this scenario is finished with. And my Serenity was down there again as well. And I do use the big heals sometimes, but as you can see, they're rarely useful because of Warrior Priests. They're 1 point second group heal. There, I saved that guy. It makes it a hit or miss, and you end up wasting a lot of your time. It did land on that guy. And I see I'm getting a lot of kills here. But, I mean, a lot of times I don't even bother to loot because I don't even know where they're dead at. Damn. Sometimes when people run around like that, it's very hard to target them without squared. And I will not use squared. This Calidor guy. Looks like we're doing quite well now.